I had my ex-in-laws removed from my property. My husband and I were together for 10 years, married for 7, before he tragically passed away last year. His parents never really liked me. They used to tell him things like, "Your relationship isn't real love." Despite their attitude, I was always polite and allowed them to use my 2 lake houses whenever they wanted. One of the houses has been in my family since before I was born, and my brothers and I bought the second one when it went up for sale. Both properties sit right next to each other and are perfect for large gatherings. During our relationship, his family would use the lake houses for holidays and long weekends, but I was always present, so it never felt like an issue. Recently, my husband's youngest brother got engaged. I assumed the family would throw a party, as they had for all the other siblings except us, and I expected an invite since I was close with the youngest brother. We'd gone to many concerts and sporting events together, but no one mentioned anything about a celebration, and when I asked his parents, they told me they weren't doing anything special. Fast forward to last Monday. A neighbor near the lake messaged me asking if I'd be joining the engagement party. I was confused, so I asked what she meant, only to find out the entire family had spent the weekend at my lake houses throwing the party. At first, I wasn't too bothered, but later that night, the same neighbor messaged again, saying my mother-in-law had drunkenly admitted I was explicitly uninvited. That's when I got pissed. I drove over an hour into town with the property paperwork proving that my brothers and I own the houses. I showed the sheriff the documents and the neighbor's text, clearly stating I wasn't invited. I told him I wanted everyone off my property. The sheriff and a few deputies escorted me to the lake houses and shut the whole thing down. You could hear the music and laughter fade as we approached. People looked stunned. The sheriff walked in and calmly announced that the owner wanted everyone to leave. My in-laws freaked out, and both were arrested for public intoxication. My late husband's youngest brother is livid with me, but his fiancée actually sided with me. Oh, and I've since had every lock changed, the garage doors reprogrammed, and access to the emergency key box disabled. I had to head back home that night because of my cat and dog, but if not for them, I would have stayed longer to make sure every little thing was secured personally.